Did you know in Genesis 1, God did something most of us have completely missed? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, total darkness, total chaos. God came upon the scene and faced a massive problem, but instead of running away from it, he said, "Let there be light." Did you know God was actually giving us a clue for exactly how to deal with our own problems? So, what if the very problems you have been praying for God to take away from you is actually the thing He's using to make you wealthy? So, by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly where your wealth has been hiding this whole time and exactly where to find it. Welcome back to the Kingdom Wealth Builders. I am Naomi. In our last video, we talked about how God has already qualified you to do what He called you to do long before you ever felt ready. So this week, we're going one level deeper, because it's one thing to know that you are qualified for wealth. It's another thing to know exactly where your wealth has been hiding this whole time. But in order for us to find where our wealth has been hidden this whole time, we have to start looking at our problems differently, the way God sees them, not the way we have been taught to see them. Step one is to recognize that your problem is designed to help you bring forth your wealth and what you were meant to be. Genesis 1:11-12 says, "Let the earth bring forth grass, herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding after its kind, whose seed is in itself." Notice that a seed after its own kind, not a random seed. Your problem is doing the same thing right now, because it is giving you a clue of your purpose, and a clue of exactly what God created you to do. Unfortunately, we tend to run away from our problems. We panic, we get frustrated, we quickly say things like, "I just cannot deal with this right now." We try to run away as fast as we possibly can instead of pausing to actually look at it. But what if instead of running away, you pause and you ask, "God, what are you showing me through this?" Because whatever you're going through right now, it isn't random. It's a seed, and that seed is already carrying the shape of what you were meant to become and the wealth you were meant to carry. I know this because I have lived it. For almost 8 years, I wrestled with the same problem over and over. Financial instability, business not growing the way that I expected it to, a season that felt like it would never end. And I remember I was always praying and constantly thinking, if God would remove this from me right now, I would finally move forward. Let me know if you can relate. But the moment I shift my perspective and started seeing my problems as something that came to build me instead of breaking me, that exact problem, the one I begged God to take away, became the foundation of everything I now teach. The framework I built, the program I now run, didn't came from a course I took. It came from those 8 years. That problem became my seed and reproduced. If this is resonating with you, declare in the comments, "From today, I will stop running from my problems." Step two, your new season of promotion starts the moment your problem arrives. In Genesis 1 verse 5, "And there was evening and there was morning, the first day." In God's order, the day doesn't start when the sun comes up. It starts in the evening. But when a problem comes up, when it gets dark, we naturally think it's over, it's doom and gloom, and it's the end. But scripture flips that. When it gets dark, that is not the end of your story. That is day one. A new season beginning, a new chapter just start. It's not over. It's just about to get bright. Step three, lived experience is premium. The person God is sending to you isn't looking for someone with accolades only on paper. They're looking for someone who have lived it. Because when you have walked through it, you don't just have information, you have compassion, you can sympathize, and you can connect heart to heart, not just fact to fact. You are not in it because of what you can get from them. You are in it because you genuinely want to help, because you know what it feels like. And you also get to enjoy the part that matters to your wallet, because the world will pay premium price for someone who has actually lived what they teach. And that is why live experience is premium every single time, financially and spiritually. So start embracing your problems and ask God for the grace to not only go through them, but grow through them. Step 4, abundance comes out of the deep problems you have overcome. In Genesis 1:20-21, let the waters bring forth abundantly. Look at where that abundance comes from. The waters, the deep, the same deep, dark, chaotic place from verse 2. The place that looked the most hopeless is exactly the place God commands abundance to come out of. So whatever deep, dark, messy situation you have walked through, give that deepness to God. Because the bigger the problems you have survived, the bigger the victory is waiting for you on the other side of it. So I hope this has blessed you and is helping you to shift the way you see your problem, because your problem is not a coal mine, it is a gold mine. God has hid our wealth in our problems, and now you know exactly how to get it. So stop running from it and start seeing it for what it is. It is a seed carrying the shape of exactly what you are meant to solve for yourself and others. So go ahead and declare in the comments, from today, I will stop running from my problem and start extracting my God-made wealth from them. If this has stirred something in you, remember I have a free gift for you. It's the Faith and Finance Alignment Check. It's free, and in a few minutes, you will discover what has been blocking your financial breakthrough, not at the surface level, but at the root level, and you will walk away with a clear picture of your next faith aligned step forward, because now you know that you are qualified to do what God has called you to do, and you know where to find your wealth. That is not enough. We have to make sure that nothing is blocking you from receiving it. So go ahead and get instant access to the Faith and Finance Alignment Check. The link is in the description, and I'll see you on the inside. And this is the same process that I use to move from stuck to doing what I'm doing right now. So go ahead, get your access. Don't delay. If this video has blessed you today, remember to like it, comment below, and let me know. Share the video with another kingdom woman who needs to hear this today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss the next video upload, because we're going deeper in Genesis 1. And if you haven't watched last week's video, how to do what God has called you to do even when you don't feel qualified, make sure to check it out right here. The link is going to be right here. Click on it and go ahead and watch it. And if you have watched that video, go ahead and watch another video. The links are in the description. Just stick here on the channel and enjoy all of these powerful content that I've shared with you so far on the channel. And let me know what else you would like me to share here, because your wish is my command. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care for now.